All right, so our goal today is I will be able to compare the size of the product to the size of the factor squared. Hopefully, maybe you get that joke, because yesterday we did it also. Anyway, if you don't, no worries. All right, our first problem, we're once again going to look at three different ones within our first problem, okay? So A, we have 2 meters times 97 hundredths. B, we have 2 meters times 101 hundredths, and 2 meters times 101 hundredths, okay? So we're going to notice what happens to 2 meters when we multiply, or scale, right? Our scaling factor, we can also say scale 2 meters by other factors. All right, so I'm going to rewrite each of these as decimals. All right, so we have 2 times 97 hundredths. All right, here I have 2 times 1 and 100th. All right, and here I have 2 times 1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put our zeros behind just to show that it's 100 hundredths. All right, so if you notice, this is below one whole number, this is above one whole, and this is right at one whole. Okay, the only thing we switched today was that we're now going from fractions to decimals, okay? Now we're going to look at this. 2 times what is less than 2, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 examples, and then on your quiz, you're going to give me another one, all right? So we need to make this sentence true. 2 times what is going to be less than 2? And looking at the pattern that we've already done, it has to be less than a whole number, all right? And also, we're doing decimals. So I'm going to go ahead and put something less than 1. Let's put 2/10. All right, that is going to be a lot less than 2. Okay, another one. Let me go ahead and do 44 hundredths. All right, once again, both of these are under one whole, so they will give me something less than 2. So to continue this sentence, to get a product or an answer that is less than the number you started with, multiplying a scaling factor that is less than one whole. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing here, but now it has to be greater than. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 examples, and then you're going to have to give me one in the quiz. All right, so it has to be above one whole. So here, I'm going to go ahead and put 1 and 2/10. I know it's above one whole because I have 2/10 extra from one whole. Oh, and here, I'm actually going to give you 2 wholes. 2 and, I don't know, 21 hundredths. All right? So to obtain a product, to get a product that is more than the number you started with, we have to multiply by a scaling factor that is more than one whole. All right, let's look at this. Problem 2. I have 19 and 4/10 times 96 hundredths, and I have 19 and 4/10 times 2 hundredths. All right, so looking at this first one, is it going to be more, less, or equal to 19 and 4/10? Hopefully you said it's going to be less than, okay, because we're under one whole. Let's look at this one, 19 and 4/10 times 2 hundredths. Is it going to be more than, less than, or equal to? It's going to be less than as well. Both of these are going to be less than. But which one is going to give me the greater product? Not above one, but which one is going to be greater? Here I have 2. Did I say 2 hundredths before? I meant 2/10 or 2/10. I mean 2 hundredths. If I said 2/10, I'm sorry. 2 hundredths here. Anyway, 2 hundredths and 96 hundredths. So let's think about rounding. Okay, 96 hundredths. How would I round that? That's almost 1. But let's look at 2 hundredths. That is really small. You're not even close. You're not even close to a 10th here, right? So this is going to be way less, all right? So let's go ahead and continue. What can we say about the products of both? This one is going to be more than this one because this is much closer to one whole. All right, last one. Let's say that the first ones are their scaling factors, okay? We have 1 and 2 hundredths times 1 and 73 hundredths. Then we have 29 and 100 times 1 and 73 hundredths. All right, so are our products going to be more than, less than, or equal to? More than. Both of them are going to be more than. But which one is going to be slightly more than? It's going to be this one because it's only a little little bit bigger than 1. But this one is a whole lot bigger than 1. All right, so this one is going to give us the bigger product. All right, that is it, and have fun in the quiz.